Alright, and hey there, Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here, and we are back for some more of the Final Fantasy X Let's Play. And if you did miss out during the last one, well, we had just arrived on over here to where the traveling Shoopuff is going to be happening. We do need to reach off to our next destination, which that is going to be known as Guadalajara. But before we go and do that, we do have a boss battle to go and face off with another one of these Albed robot machines known as the Extractor, which we're going to be finding out who exactly is going to be actually controlling one of these type of Extractor bosses here. And now, not only that, but we are going to have a returning character come back into our team. We haven't really seen this character ever since like episode 1, but you guys already probably know who that is going to be all about. But I won't really go into too much details. We'll kind of worry about that once we go. We'll start jumping on into that said type of part later on throughout here in this episode. But yeah, we can go and talk back to Manchan over here, and he'll go and kind of discuss about some of the different type of characters that are around within this said area. So you could actually go and learn about what the Shoopuff is all about, and also learn about what some of these type of fish people are going to be all about here as well too, and to get some extra knowledge. So if you ever do want to go and talk to him, he kind of has the knowledge of mostly of all these different type of other side characters that we'll go and be seeing about out here. Now with these two videos for today, not only are we going to just be doing our time with just Final Fantasy X, but we're also of course going to have to go and do some stuff with Yokai Watch 3 out of all things, so pretty excited about with that. We're going to be continuing onwards with the Haley Ann story that is going to happening. So we do have both the hero and the heroine, got two different stories within Yokai Watch 3. Never really actually played through this game before, but if you guys do have any tips or tricks or anything of that type of nature, always feel free to leave a comment down below, because I will go and nickname you after that said yokai within the series that is going to be happening. I am going back to the way of how I'm going to be nicknaming most of my online friends on YouTube, but also with you guys as well too, the Prox Gaming Crew. Now I don't know if I already would have said this in the very beginning of this episode, but I did do some off-record training with everybody here. We do have some noteworthy stuff that actually came on out of that off-record training. We actually do now have Kimari fully up to gear with all of the different black magic spells at this point in time for the level 1 of the different elemental spells. We do have the second phase though of the elemental stuff, which that is happening within Lulu right now. We do have both with Fyra and Thundera at this point in time. So doing those Ocho battles and kind of doing some training up with most of our guys there, doing that fire damage was absolutely detrimental to what was going on for those guys, because they got obliterated pretty fast compared to just doing those regular fire type of moves, just the regular ones. But yeah, having those second phase elemental moves are going to be a nice clean breeze for what these other different enemies are going to be having a little bit later on. Now, since we are going to be facing off with another one of these Albed robots that are going to happen, we are going to have to do one here underwater, which that is going to be known as the Extractor boss. Now, we're going to be learning about how we're going to be able to learn on how this boss battle is going to be happening here, but majority of the time is that you kind of want to use all the different lightning attacks that you actually do have. So any type of things that has like with lightning strike on it, that should be mainly your go-to. Since we are of course underwater, and since we are battling a machine or something, I think electric damage should at least be able to hit pretty hard for what's going to be going on for that. Now, this Extractor boss is going to be kind of changing the depths of the field, basically, throughout our way. So sometimes the boss can kind of float all the way up to the very top point of where the water is going to be, or it can actually go all the way back down to its irregular spot while it's falling back down. And I don't know exactly if that is kind of like something that we're going to have to kind of worry about, but so far when I went through this battle, it wasn't all that too much of an issue, so we're okay.
Our reward was sin.
So sins are punishment.
So now we kind of know exactly about what happened within Beset and what went on within that. So I guess for whatever reason, they kind of messed up something up with some sort of machina that was going on, and that's what kind of caused up the sin situation that was showing up around over there for what was showing up in Spira. Which that's not good.
What could that be?
Uh-oh. Yeah, so this looks like a problem where the Albed is here, and oh boy, they just went and stole Yuna. That's not good. This is like the second time that they're kidnapping Yuna. What's going on out here? Yuna is basically like the Princess Peach of this game. She's literally just getting kidnapped left, right, and center out here. Come on, man. What's with all these different princesses and other type of like other characters in this game that decide to just get automatically kidnapped for no apparent reason? Jeez. Well, you know what? It looks like it's gonna be that time when we'll have to go and hopefully try to rescue out with Yuna again. So here we go. So at least the good thing is that we do have haste at this point in time. We can kind of speed things up a little bit. And so it is gonna go and use his moves out here, which is not doing too much amount of damage, but at least we're somewhat okay for now. Pretty nice that we went and did a lot of sphere grid stuff, so we already do have quite a bit of HP and other things that are happening along within our time frame right now. So we're gonna go and use our special Thunderball out here and get some lightning strike damage out of the way here. Now, I will be doing quite a bit of some editing throughout this battle, so you guys don't have to see too much of everything that happens, but I will show you guys the different phases that happen. So basically now the Extractor is going to be somewhat lifting itself all the way up to the highest point here. And now we just have a little bit of a different depth of perception for us to go and do some attacking with. But it shouldn't be all that too bad. So we're going to go and throw down a haste over there, and let's go and see what's going to happen now. After a little bit of some battling over here, we're going to go and probably throw down another attack, see what we can do. All right, 399 or 339, not 399 amount of damage, but we did go and make sure that it's back down to its regular type of way here again. So after a little bit of that type of part there, and not only that, I do have a cheer already up and active within our guys, so that's pretty handy. Now we're just going to go for a silence attack, and I don't know, did that do anything? Yes, it did, and that already knocked out the boss. Now, should have went and probably set up for one of my special moves there, but it's okay. At least we do still have Waka's Overdrive, unless we ever do need it for any type of certain situation, but not too bad of a boss, if I have to say so myself. Didn't really have to go and really waste out on any type of potions or anything, but hey, you know what? At least we got a nice Moomba and a one of those Mega Phoenixes there. And it looks like Yuna's back to being safe as hell once again, so that's pretty nice.
Are you hurt? No, I'm
Now, just make sure that when we're starting to head off to the next destination, is that you need to keep an eye out on a certain type of L-bed primer that's going to be showing up around within the dock.
Sorry, we're all okay now.
Yuna. Shoopuff full speed.
I just love these guys' accent. It's pretty funny to me. They're just so adorable when they go and kind of speak in their accent.
Damn the outbid! What do they want from us? Could it have something to do with Luca? What are they after Yuna for? Wait.
Oh, that could probably be maybe an issue.
Oh, wait! They're mad about Operation Mihen.
I wonder. Didn't Kamari's clansmen say something about summoners?
Well, that was true.
disappearing?
They did say something about that, but they were still poking fun at Kamari about that, though, as well, too.
Damn plastic grease monkeys.
Hey, Waka. It's no use complaining about the owl.
Yeah, they're already
now,
knocked
right?
out. Again, for a second time.
We'll protect Yuna from anyone, anywhere. It's that easy. That's all I need to know.
But we're going to be finding out who was that one entire person that was actually controlling throughout that whole entire boss fight now. Once we make it over to the dock here. So here we are. We're now finally in the other part of this traveling Shoopuff now. And we want to move on out from this area to now jump into this type of part here. Oh, yeah, annoying type of controls that happen within this game. Alright, but here we go. There's the element primer that we do need. We got this one now. So now we have the element Mayhem over there. Or Mayhem, I think. Or something like that. We got that now all taken care of.
Guard Yuna.
But once we get an airship or something at some point later on within this game, we will make sure to head back to the previous other two areas, back over at the Mihan High Road, and hopefully the other area around where the Mushroom Rock Road is going to be. And we need to make sure that we at least get both those other missing two Elbit primers. But this is a person that I want to go and say that she is also somewhat of a person that you could also go and bring to Blitzball with. Now, unfortunately, I don't think we could be able to go and do that right away. So, anyways, we'll just kind of just move off into another place instead. Now, I'm not going to really worry about doing any type of Blitzball stuff until, like, well, just by judging by the way of how I'm doing my research within a certain walkthrough that I'm actually looking at this point in time, I kind of have to wait until the somewhat almost tail end part of the game. So, at least we already went and taken care of Blitzball for now, but we'll worry about it a little bit later. Because I'm pretty certain I think the reason why that we're kind of waiting until the tail end is because I think there's other different Blitzball players that we can probably go and pick up later on when we get ourselves with this certain airship or something that we could go and head back towards to with. Hey, that sounds very familiar, and I think I know exactly who this person is. And yep. And look who actually went and showed back and who was the one that was controlling out this whole entire extractor robot machine to begin with. Well, it's Elbed to begin with, right? So it would have to be with Riku. And now we finally got Riku. That is going to be back onto our actual team. And now this is where we'll be able to have our full entire people, or well, I say our whole entire characters on our team to finally be here at this point in time. And now we actually get to see Riku in her whole actual form that is here without having her in her swimsuit out here. Well, in her swim type of gear that was going on from that.
Terrible.
Yeah, you don't look so good.
Well, because we beat her up, though. I wonder why.
Remember?
Huh? Oh, that Machina? That was you?
Well, now we finally know.
Oh, that really hurt, you know.
But if you guys do recall, Riku does have the stealing type of methods that happen within this game, which Riku is actually become somewhat pretty much of a handy type of character that will happen later. So you may possibly want to go and use Riku most of the time. That's going to be happening for stealing and other things, because we normally use some characters that always do some stealing a lot of times back in our time of what Final Fantasy IX was all about. If you guys remember with Zidane, we've been stealing almost every single type of way within Zidane. Yeah, we don't really want to say that she is an Elbed, even though that Waka really doesn't really like those type of guys.
Your life. What luck meeting here, huh? Praise be to Yevon.
So I believe Yuna is actually going to make Riku as a guardian within our side of our team here. And once that does happen, then that is where we'll get ourselves a special achievement that's going to happen known as All Together, which that means that we got everybody all fully here, and that's pretty nice. And I think by this time now, we are literally halfway into what Final Fantasy X is happening, so pretty nice.
Sir Orin, I would like Riku to be my guardian.
And now we have to go, well, Riku has to go and listen to Orin here.
Huh?
Look at me.
Oh, okay.
Open your eyes. As I thought.
No good?
Are you certain?
100%. So, anyway...
Well, come on. Let Riku join our team.
Yes, I do.
Riku's a good girl.
Yeah, she did, actually. They're at the beginning part of the game.
Well, I'm for it. The more the merrier.
Righto. Then I'll just have to be the merriest.
Alright, well, I think I think for right now, I think this is a good enough time for us to go and just end on with the episode. So thank you guys so much for watching for today's episode. Now, for next time, we'll just have to reach out over to Guala Som next. So see you guys then, and of course, peace.